the President
U.S.
of the
President Joe
United
Biden
States.
had a big task in his annual State of the Union address. Among the many headwinds he's facing, wars in Gaza and Ukraine, record waves of immigrants coming over the U.S. southern border, and questions about his mental fitness. But on that issue, Biden likely quieted his critics on Thursday. He spoke forcefully for more than an hour with no noticeable gaffes that have dogged his public appearances. He started his speech with an immediate attack on Vladimir Putin and, by extension, former President Donald Trump, although Biden never mentioned Trump by name.
If anybody in this room thinks Putin will stop at Ukraine, I assure you he will not. Now my predecessor, a former Republican president, tells Putin, quote, "Do whatever the hell you want." That's a quote. A former president actually said that. Bowing down to a Russian leader. I think it's outrageous, it's dangerous, and it's unacceptable.
On the war in Gaza, Biden called Hamas cowards. But he also called the humanitarian crisis in Gaza intolerable. He said Israel cannot treat humanitarian assistance as a bargaining chip. And he said that Israel must do more to protect innocent civilians.
This war has taken a greater toll on innocent civilians than all previous wars in Gaza combined. More than 30,000 Palestinians have been killed, most of whom are not Hamas. Thousands and thousands of innocents, women and children, girls and boys, also orphaned. Nearly 2 million more Palestinians under bombardment or displacement. Homes destroyed, neighborhoods in rubble, cities in ruin. Families without food, water, medicine. It's heartbreaking.
Biden also formally announced that the U.S. military will carry out an emergency mission to build a temporary pier off the Mediterranean coast of Gaza to allow ships filled with humanitarian aid in. But his words and actions likely won't satisfy his pro-Palestinian critics who demonstrated outside the White House. They called the temporary pier plan a stunt meant to distract from the U.S. support of Israel. But Democrats called it a strong night for Biden and an encouraging start to the final 8-month run to the November election, where he will likely face Trump. Andy Roesgen, TRT World.